Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Equals and Alternatives, episode 58. I'm your host, Mike Vacanti, and today we are reviewing Naked Juice, mango flavored Naked Juice. I just woke up and picked this up from 7-Eleven, and I'm about to fly out to Los Angeles right now, but I wanted to shoot a quick episode because I think this is important. I see a lot of Naked Juice posted on Instagram, and when I search the Naked Juice hashtag, I see a ton of photos which look primarily like, it looks like it skews towards women and people who are on the go. So you want something quick for breakfast, you want something on your way out the door, whatever it may be, and you grab this because it seems healthy. Pure fruit, mighty mango. The marketing all speaks to like this health, the goodness inside, and it says 1 1/4 mangoes, 1/2 orange, 1 3/4 apples, 1/3 banana, and a hint of lemon. Like, that's amazing. You see this and you're like, oh, I'm getting all of my fruit for the day in this little bottle that tastes delicious. So that has to be a good thing, right? I have always thought listing all of these fruits that are supposedly in this bottle was really good marketing because it was convincing to me too at one point in my life. It's bullshit, okay? All of this fruit isn't in this bottle. If we look at the ingredients, we have mango puree, and we have apple juice, and we have orange juice. We don't have those actual fruits. We have maybe little bits of that fruit, but like if there were 1 1/4 mango in here, and we're just talking about the mango, one mango has 200% of your daily vitamin C recommended daily intake. This bottle has 20%, like of everything in here, there's 20%. So if there was even one mango, let alone all the other fruit, let alone 1 1/4 mangoes, we would be at like 200, 300, maybe more of your daily vitamin C intake. This only has 20%. So there isn't actually all of these fruits in here. What we're getting is a lot of juice. Now, are these equal? And we're talking about 2 cans of Pepsi. So a third of a liter is actually a third of a 2 liter like this is actually what this is equal to, or 2 cans, 24 ounces. Pretty close. They're both beverages. They're both primarily sugar. This has the vitamin A going for it. There really aren't any other micronutrients, vitamins and minerals, macronutrients, proteins, carbs, fats. There really aren't any other micronutrients in here. Noteworthy, 4% of our iron, 4% of our calcium. Not a lot going on. So yes, they pretty much are equal. And now you could say, well, the vitamin A is a nice boost. And yes, it is a nice boost, but not at the expense of 290 calories. If your goal is fat loss, if you want to be leaner, if you want to look better, you can't be putting 300 calories of juice in. Let me back up. You can. If it fits for the day and you want this to be your 68 or 70 grams of carbs or whatever it is, cool, awesome, do it. I would rather have frozen yogurt or Chipotle or something else. But if you love this and you are counting your macros and you want to make this fit, sweet. But for most people, this is just not a good option. Alternatively, if let's say we want to get that vitamin A level for whatever reason, you can get it for so many fewer calories from whole foods, like sweet potatoes or carrots or kale or other dark leafy greens are super highly concentrated in vitamin A. And for a much smaller amount, like in my mind, I would think, yeah, but this has 230% of your vitamin A. So you would have to eat a lot of vegetables to get that. And no one wants to eat a lot of vegetables. It's time consuming. You have to cook them. It doesn't always make sense. Sometimes if you're having a nice sit down dinner, cool, vegetables are great, but on the go, it doesn't make a ton of sense. Well, actually the amount, like the sheer volume of food and the calorie per is so small. In fact, we're gonna throw that up on the screen. I'm gonna make something pretty for you to look at that explains what I'm trying to articulate, which is basically that to get 220% of your daily vitamin A via sweet potatoes, it's like that much sweet potato. It's like half of a small sweet potato. Or via carrots, it's like 1 big carrot, or maybe 1 1/2 carrots. I'm actually not positive, but or like a small amount of dark leafy greens. It isn't a lot of food to get this. So the small benefit derived from vitamin A in this stupid, trendy, overpriced thing, this was $3.99 at the corner store. I'm in New York City, so like prices are higher than average, but these aren't cheap by any means. By the way, when I bought this, I didn't buy it. I walked out of the store with it. Like I stole it. And I was halfway down the block, and I was super deep in thought thinking about today's episode. I was like, did I pay for this? And I stood there for 10 seconds and realized I didn't, and I ran back in, and there was a cop at the ATM, and no one actually noticed that I just walked out, so I just took it to the register normally and paid for it, but I thought that was kind of amusing. I had a thought that I wanted to complete. Price, this is pretty expensive. This just doesn't make a lot of sense for most goals. This isn't fruit. And I would much rather drink a can of Pepsi and a frozen yogurt Chipotle. All right, question of the day. Have you ever stolen anything unintentionally? Have you ever unintentionally stolen anything? And when they give you free double or triple meat and they don't charge you, that doesn't count as stealing. I've rationalized myself out of that as theft. Remember, your body is still... By the way, someone left a comment that was like, your show sucks because we can't watch it in Europe. I'm not familiar. I've never been to Europe in my life, so I don't know what kinds of foods are eaten over there. So if you guys want to like submit things, because I know I have a lot of viewers and actually a few friends and a couple of coaching clients over across the Atlantic, and so if you guys have stuff you want to be reviewed, send it over and I'll check it out and I'm happy to review it. But like, I'm reviewing what I know, you know, that's all I can do. Your body is still counting macros, even if you're not.